Have you ever felt that rush when someone from your past reaches out, wanting to reconnect? The emotions flood back. Maybe they hurt you, maybe they took you for granted, but now they're asking for another chance. It's like being pulled by the ocean's current, drawing you in with the same powerful force. But here's the thing, not every wave deserves to be embraced. Have you ever found yourself standing at that crossroads where your heart and mind are in conflict? It's a battle between the desire to revisit the past and the wisdom to protect your future. In these moments, it's tempting to make a decision based purely on emotions. But what if you could approach this situation with clarity, wisdom, and control? Let's break down the situation and explore 8 powerful questions you need to ask when someone from your past wants to come back into your life. These questions are inspired by Stoic philosophy, offering a roadmap to navigate this emotional minefield with strength and self-reflection. Ready? Let's dive in. 1. Why did you leave? You look into their eyes, asking the most important question of all. Why did you leave? It may seem simple, but the answer holds the weight of everything that's happened between you two. Were they confused, scared of commitment, or did they walk away because they thought you weren't enough? People don't leave for no reason, but the real question here is, do they even know why they left? A Stoic understands that clarity about the past isn't for dwelling, but for gaining insight. If they can't offer an honest answer, if they blame you, deflect responsibility, or offer vague excuses, it's a red flag. Trust your judgment. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to act based on reason, not fleeting emotions. The answer they give will reveal everything about whether their return is genuine or just another cycle you don't need to repeat. 2. What has truly changed since then? They claim they've changed, but how do you really know? Change doesn't happen overnight. Real change requires consistent effort and deep self-awareness. If they're coming back with promises of being different, ask them, what has truly changed? Have they worked on their issues, faced their own fears, or are they simply trying to fill the emptiness you left? You deserve more than just words. You deserve someone who has worked to evolve, someone who can show you real, lasting growth. Don't fall for the "I've changed" story unless they can back it up with concrete actions. Words are fleeting, but actions speak volumes. Don't be fooled by a familiar face longing for comfort. Choose the person who has genuinely grown, not the one who is just seeking solace. 3. Are you back because you love me or because you're lonely? Now here's the real test. Why are they coming back? Is it because they truly love you, or is it because they're simply lonely? It's important to understand their motives. Are they looking for a genuine relationship, or are they just filling a void? This is where you need to be careful. Loneliness can cloud one's judgment, and sometimes people seek the familiar because they crave comfort, not because they truly understand the value of what they had. Don't let your emotions trick you into accepting less than you deserve. Their reasons for returning will tell you everything you need to know about their true intentions. By asking these critical questions, you're not just protecting your heart, you're ensuring that the decision you make is rooted in wisdom, clarity, and self-respect. In the end, you are the one who must live with the consequences of your choices. Make sure those choices align with the person you've become and the future you're building. Let wisdom guide you, not the tides of fleeting emotions. Continuing from where we left off, let's dive deeper into these critical questions that can guide you through the decision-making process when someone from your past wants to come back into your life? The question that follows is a tough one, but it's essential for your peace of mind. Are they coming back because they genuinely love you, or are they just lonely? It's a question you must face no matter how hard. The difference is crucial, and it's one that could change the entire course of your future. If they're returning simply because they miss the comfort of being with you, the feeling of being cared for, then this isn't love, it's attachment, and attachment is far from healthy. Stoicism teaches us that true love is not about need or fulfilling some void in someone's life. It's about respect, mutual understanding, and support. If they're coming back only because they can't handle the loneliness, you need to recognize that this is not love. You deserve someone who returns because they want to build a future with you, not because you're a temporary solution to their struggles. True love is grounded in appreciation and respect, not in the fear of being alone. If their love isn't rooted in genuine affection, it's like trying to build a house on sand. It may stand for a while, but it's not built to last. Ask yourself, are you just filling a gap for them, or are you truly valued for who you are? The Stoic way is to act from a place of clarity, not emotional desperation. Don't be fooled by someone who mistakes loneliness for love. You deserve the real thing. 4. What do you expect from me now? They've come back, but now it's time to ask, what do they expect from you? Are they expecting things to magically revert to how they were, to have your love, time, and forgiveness handed to them without effort? This question challenges them to confront reality. Love is not just a series of words, it's about actions. And Stoicism reminds us that true love requires integrity. You must make it clear that you will not settle for illusions or empty promises. If they want another chance, they must prove it, not just through their words, but through real, consistent actions. This is where the boundaries come into play. A Stoic doesn't get trapped by someone else's selfish desires. Expectations must be clear, and they must be based on respect and a willingness to grow together. If they expect everything without putting in the work, you'll know. You are not responsible for filling their emptiness. This is not about them finding comfort in you. It's about two people meeting each other halfway with respect, understanding, and effort. Ask them this and observe closely how they respond. Their answer will tell you everything you need to know about whether they value you as a person or just the idea of you. 5. How do you plan to rebuild my trust? Trust is the most fragile thing to repair once it's broken. If they've damaged your trust in the past, how do they plan to rebuild it? This is a critical question, one that cuts to the heart of the matter. In Stoic philosophy, we believe that trust must be earned, not demanded. Trust is not restored through promises or words alone. It requires transparent, consistent actions. If their answer is vague, lacking clear steps or real commitment, it's a sign they haven't truly reflected on the seriousness of the situation. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of reflection and thoughtful action before making decisions. Trust isn't just something you say, it's something you show through your actions. How are they going to prove that they've learned from their past mistakes? How will they demonstrate that they are committed to real change and not simply repeating old patterns? This is where the hard work begins. Rebuilding trust takes time and sustained effort. If they aren't prepared to show you that they're worthy of your trust, then their return is likely just a step in the wrong direction. A Stoic knows that trust is a gift that must be earned, not assumed. So ask them this question and pay close attention to their response. As you work through these questions, remember that the power to make the right decision lies in your hands. With clarity, reflection, and a grounded approach, you can choose the path that serves your highest good. Trust yourself and the wisdom of Stoic principles as you navigate this emotional moment. Your future is worth more than a fleeting moment of comfort or a quick fix. It's about building something strong, something lasting, and that begins with the choices you make today. Picking up from where we left off, let's continue exploring these crucial questions that can help guide you through the decision-making process when someone from your past reaches out again. Remember, as we've learned from Stoicism, the answers lie in wisdom, not emotion. Let's dive into the final questions that can truly help you understand where you stand. 6. What will you do when things get hard again? Relationships are not a walk in the park. They go through ups and downs, smooth stretches, and rocky moments. The truth is, things will get hard again, and that's when the real test begins. The question is, will they stick around this time, or will they bail out just like before? This is where it gets real. A true partner doesn't leave when the going gets tough. If they are truly committed, they will face the challenges with you, not against you. They will stand by your side when the storms hit, ready to weather the hardship together. So ask them directly, what will you do when things get hard again? Stoicism teaches us to prepare for adversity, to accept that difficulties are inevitable, and to face them with strength and resolve. You need someone who is ready to endure the hard times with you, not just someone who is looking for a fair weather companion. The hard times are what truly test the strength of a relationship, and you deserve someone who is ready to meet those challenges with you head on. 7. Are you prepared to take full accountability for your actions? Accountability. It's a word that sounds easy, but it's anything but simple. Owning up to our mistakes is one of the hardest things to do, but it's a necessary step toward growth. So ask them, are you prepared to take full accountability for your actions? If they're still blaming you or the circumstances for their past actions, they're not ready for a healthy relationship. A Stoic knows that growth comes from owning one's mistakes, no matter how uncomfortable that process may be. If they can't step up and admit their faults, then it's clear they haven't learned from the past. Accountability is the foundation of any meaningful change. Without it, nothing will improve. If they're not ready to take responsibility, then it might be time to let go. You deserve someone who is ready to face their past and build a better future with you, not someone who still hides behind excuses. 8. What do I truly want? Now we come to the hardest question of all. What do you truly want? In the midst of all this turmoil, the pain, the confusion, what does your heart genuinely desire? Is it love, healing, and growth? Or is it simply the comfort of familiarity, the fear of being alone, or the idea of having someone just for the sake of it? This question isn't about them. It's about you. It's about confronting your own truth, your own desires, and your own growth. Stoicism teaches us that true peace comes from within, not from another person. Ask yourself, do you want them back because it's what's truly best for you? Or are you just afraid of the unknown, of being alone, of stepping into a future that's uncertain? You deserve a life of peace, not one of regret. Remember, you are not the same person they left behind. You've grown, you've learned, and you are now stronger and wiser. You have the power to make the right decision. So trust yourself. Trust your growth. Trust that you have the strength to choose what's best for you, not out of fear or habit, but out of wisdom and self-respect. At the end of the day, words alone mean very little. If they've truly changed, they won't just say it, they'll show it. But remember this, you are not the same person they walked away from. You have evolved. You hold the power now, not them. A Stoic never clings to the past, nor do they fear the future. So ask the right questions, listen carefully to their answers, and then make your decision. Not with your heart alone, but with your wisdom. If you found these questions helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Stoic Guide for more insights into personal growth and relationships. Remember, your path to happiness and peace is in your hands. Stay wise, stay strong, and thank you for watching.